This week on Digimon Adventure: 2020, The Adventure of Taichi, we follow Mimi as her Digivice's compass brings her back to the Tanomon village she once ruled as queen, only to find that her Tanomon subjects are now students at Babamon's evolution school. Mimi and Palmon eagerly sign up for a free 3-day trial, but are quickly brought down to earth when Togemon and Lilimon don't live up to Babamon's standards of strength, beauty, and purity. Mimi and Palmon consider dropping out, but Digimon explains that Babamon is only abusive because at some point a single student dropped out, which convinces them to stay, I guess. When Bancho Mamamon shows up to take revenge on the school, Mimi's honesty shines through and allows her to just kind of tell Lilimon it's time to unlock a new evolution. Rosemon purifies Bancho Mamamon, Palmon gets her GED, and Mimi's Digivice shows off a new Achievement Unlocked animation. For me, this was by far the worst Mimi episode of the season, which, to be fair, isn't saying much. Lots of the show's best episodes have been Mimi episodes, but this one just felt lacking in comparison. Part of it is that Mimi's fun eccentricity took a complete backseat to Babamon's antics, but a bigger part is that this episode's morals and character revelations just felt all over the place. Babamon's 3 principles, strength, purity, and beauty, just didn't line up with the training we saw, which was 100% just strength and agility training. And how were Mimi or Lilimon lacking in purity or beauty to begin with? And even though it was all jokey and lighthearted, shaming Bancho and Mamamon for dropping out of school and not being quote-unquote beautiful just doesn't feel great. Worst of all, Mimi's big evolution moment felt like she was just choosing to use an item in an RPG rather than coming to a big cathartic emotional climax typical of a newfound evolution. This episode did have a lot going for it though. There were lots of wacky hijinks for younger viewers, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure references out the wazoo for older fans, Fantasia references for the Ballamon and Digimon in the audience, and Flintstones sound effects for I don't even know who. My favorite moment was when Palmon evolved to Togemon, pinned Bancho Mamamon down with needles, and then continued on to Lilimon. That kind of strategic evolutionary drive-by is something I don't think we've ever seen in Digimon before, and it was great. And if Taichi really has to be in almost every episode, this was a nice way of handling it without letting him take up any of the spotlight. Rosemon's evolution sequence was pretty quick, but I appreciate that it gave certain fans exactly what they wanted without any gross fan service after she evolved. And the new ending song's pretty good. I do wish the show footage included in it was from more memorable, iconic moments instead of from evolution sequences we've seen over and over already, but it still looks great. On the other hand, Mimi's crest glowing on her Digivice is one of the most frustrating developments of recent episodes. So the compasses aren't pointing to any actual objects or places in the world, just to the exact place each kid needs to go to experience an emotional revelation? If the Digivices pointed them to fetch some important item and then they happen to experience something on that journey, it would feel natural. But the idea that Digivices are pointing them to the experience itself? It just feels extremely contrived and like something that only makes sense if there are extremely heavy-handed prophecies involved. Overall, even if this episode struggled in conveying its character development and morals, and even if Mimi's personality took a backseat, it absolutely succeeded where it counts, just delivering a fun, wacky time. I may have a lot of complaints, but that's only because the bar is so high for Mimi episodes. Next week's Yamato episode looks pretty exciting, lots of interesting concepts that feel fresh for Digimon. But Yamato's episodes have been pretty hit or miss so far, so we'll have to see. What did you think of this episode? How would you rate it out of 5 stars? Did you enjoy it more than other Mimi episodes? Would you rather attend Babamon's school or Rebellimon's wasteland? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so I'll know if people want to see more video reviews like this. Thanks for watching!